Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm sorry for being back so late. I've been very busy with trying to get me a job and as well as catching up with my artists uh, and getting my only artist for now until my record label officially releases. Getting her on Vivo and as well as Muzu TV, and that worked out great. So now I'm back, and like I said, it's been a long, busy week for me. And now that I'm back, I want to speak on a topic that I feel strongly that you need to know about. And for all you people watching my inspirational videos before I get started, I thank you so much, and I make these videos to help you become successful and to help you realize that you're not alone. So before I get started, I'm going to adjust my computer real quick so that way you can see me better. And hold on just 1 minute. Gotta get some light in here. Get readjusted real quick. Gotta get some light in here so that way you can see me. Alrighty. Alright, so hold on, adjust the blinds. Alright, sorry about that. I had to fix that and get my blinds adjusted and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna speak on a topic that you guys really need to know. And that is how to stay positive and how to be successful. I probably spoke on both of those in previous videos, but I'm gonna speak on it more of a more descriptive way and in a different way. Alright, so to get started, I'm gonna start with how to stay positive. Alright, so as many as you know, or sorry, alright, so like all people, we all get stressed from time to time. Even I do. I know I don't say it, but I do get overwhelmed with music work and getting a job and being able to live comfortably financially. Not really the love type way, because I'm comfortable as I haven't really spoken this, but I have a girlfriend, and I'm comfortable, with the love of my life, and I'm comfortable with the love part of my life. Well, I'm not quite situated financially and comfortable with that yet, but I overcome obstacles. Everybody's gonna get stressed, and it's gonna be hard from time to time. But what I look at it is if you worry about being broke all the time, you're gonna end up staying broke. And I try not to worry about it too much, because I know that one day I'm gonna get to where I need to be. I'm gonna be wealthy. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be financially set and successful. So I really don't need to worry so much, and I don't. I do worry from time to time because of all the overwhelming work that comes along with it, but I do get through it. And how I get through it, you're wondering, is, well, this is what I think. I think of my future, who I want to be, what I want to do, and how I'm going to get there. So I want to start off, who do I want to be? Alright, for me, I want to be the person to have my record label be successful. If it doesn't turn major, that's okay. But I want my label to be successful. I want it to be huge, and I hope that my label can turn into a major label, or it can turn into one of the hottest, or one of, they say the hottest, sorry, or one of the really huge independent labels. Alright, and I also want to plan to get backed by or have a partnership with a major label, so that way that I myself and my team and my artists are set as well through all the ins and outs. Because as myself right now, I'm doing everything myself, and I do work along with people, but I own the company. I'm the manager of my record label, founder of it as well. I run it. I have to figure out all the merchandise, like the products wise. I gotta figure out producers. I gotta figure out who are gonna be photographers or music video directors and videographers. I gotta do everything myself. Not necessarily like as in do all that myself, like design everything and do it all myself, but I gotta find all the solutions, meaning I gotta find the sites to get custom merchandise, which I have. I have to get all the sites gathered up and everything to work with, and then I have to gather the producers and the graphic designer and all these people together, all by myself, and not only that, since I have everything pretty much set and all the resources gathered up, probably have more resources come along the way, but my thing is that you gotta have the money to invest in those resources. You can't just like have the resources sit there and they're not going to be valuable unless you have the money to invest in them, and I'm working on that. That's where the job part comes in. Alright, so that's who I want to see myself as, is having a successful record label that I made. I made this new record label, and I want it to be successful, and I know it will be. The second thing, how am I forgot the other things, but how am I going to get there? Alright, so how am I going to get there? I'm going to get there by working hard, gathering my resources, investing my time and money into my label, and that's what I've been doing. Now as far as this is going to be a third thing. Now as far as managing myself together when everything gets overwhelming and stressful, what I do is I keep on working hard, and I get inspired by other people. I get inspired by successful independent artists that are famous, like Ritz from Strange Music. He was independent. Now he's not, but my point is, he got a record deal with Strange because he was so good and he was working really hard. And I could see myself and my label, my team, my artists get to that point where we're wealthy, set off. Like wealthy as we're set comfortably, we're living comfortably, we're having a great, wonderful life. Don't have to worry about nothing except working hard and getting things done. Now, back on track with how do I manage my stress, or how do I make sure that my stress doesn't overtake me or control me? Well, how I do that, like I said, is I vision myself who I am going to be in the future, what I want to be in the future. Like, I see myself being on red carpet. I see my label over the billboard chart saying, and I see myself selling all these records and getting a plaque for it, being on blog sites all over the world, being heard all over television. I see myself as this, and I'm not giving up until I get there. So to manage your stress is see yourself as who you're going to be in the future, not as a bad person, but as a good person. Like, what is your career? Once you find out what your career is, take that and see yourself becoming successful in your career in the future, where you're going to end up. Like, where do you see yourself ending up? Do you see yourself ending up on TV or Do you see yourself ending up with your own business being so booming that you're making living financially, but you're known worldwide, or you're known really well locally? What do you see yourself as? And see yourself as that in the future. Like, see how your future is going to become, not end, sorry. How your future is going to become, and see yourself in the future. Like, dream it. See yourself being at the red carpet, right? See yourself being on TV. And that will show you that there's nothing to worry about as long as you work hard and don't let stress control you. Take breaks when you from time to time, work hard for it, and take time and take time into it. Invest yourself, invest yourself smart, all right? And there's so much to it, but like I said, there's not just that. There's another thing. You have people around you that care about you. If you have a loved ones, right? You have your family, if you're single, or if you're in a relationship, alright? If you're in a relationship, you have your girlfriend, your fiance, or you have your wife. If you're single, it's okay. There's plenty of people out there. But like I'm saying, there's people there for you that will inspire you. People there for you that will help you get through the hard times. Alright? And also, what also helped me learn that I was going to be a success, or that I am becoming successful, I am successful, is when I first started my first label, I had nothing. Like, I did a lot of research, watched a lot of videos, did a lot of research on people that had successful independent labels, heard from, like, professionals. I watched their videos. I did a lot of hard work and time watching these videos and doing research before I started. And when I started it, I didn't think it would do so great. But over that time, it started doing well, and then all of a sudden, over the years, it kept on getting bigger, right? And then I decided, well, it's not, my first label wasn't as professional as it should be because I was first starting out. And over the years, I learned I'm in contact with majors, signed with major labels, and then also working with major artists, and also people that have been in the music industry longer than I have, that help me, that give me insight, that inspire me, the ones that help me understand better, and that encourage me that I am going to become successful, and that if I work hard, I'm going to get there, and I know I will, and they know I will, because they see that I'm not giving up, and also that that I'm asking, sorry about that, for their for their advice, and that means a lot to me. To have people helping me. And this new label I'm about to come out with is going to be more professional, because I've learned over the years. So whatever your career is, whatever it may be, whatever it is, stay positive, work hard, you'll get there. Staying positive is about overcoming your stress. Don't let your stress control you, alright? You have people that help you, encourage you, to inspire you, to help you get to where you need to get there. Or to help you get where you need to be. And the next thing I want to speak on is your career, alright? Or success, alright? Career and success, alright? Let me get a sip of water real quick. Alright, sorry about that. But what I want to say is, I'm going to speak on career and success now. So, as you all know, everybody has to have their own career. You don't want to have a part-time job for the rest of your life, do you? You want to be financially set, happy, be able to take care of your family, and also to be able to live comfortably, live in a nice house, have a nice car, not stress about anything, right? Except working hard, alright? So, I want to speak on the career first, and then I will speak on a little bit about success because I spoke on it before. So, as a career, right? You're wondering, alright, what career do I choose? Because this is a main thing I want to help you with too. What career do you want to choose? Alright. Find what you love to do. Alright. Doesn't matter what it is. If you love to paint, if you love to sing, if you love to rap, if you love to play the guitar, if you love to do graphic design, if you love to make video games professionally, if you know how to make video games professionally, if you know how to code, or if you want to be a nurse, a doctor, you want to be a veterinarian, taking care of pets, you want to, let's see, you want to be making movies, you want to be an actor, or you want to be a model, alright? Those are just some. Or you want to be a construction worker, or building houses, or you want to do landscaping, alright? Those are just a few, alright? So, find your career, what you love to do, that will make you money, alright? So, basically, a lot of careers out there will make you money. You just gotta know how to start and how to market yourself, and what help you have to get to help you get started, or if you can do it on your own. Alright, so after you chose your career, what you're gonna do is you're gonna find a way to start it. Number one. Alright, or number two, I should say. Number one, find your career. Number two, find a way to start it. So now we're on number two. Find a way to start it. How do you start your career? Alright? How do you start? Like, where do you start? You start on Facebook, you start on Twitter, do you start on YouTube? Do you start on a local retail store by buying it? Where do you start exactly? Alright, so I'm going to pick a career. And this is just an example. I'm not making it your career. If you want it to be your career, cool. But you don't have to. I'm just starting and I'm picking a career to show you how to get there. Or an example, really. Alright, so let's start with alright, since I'm comfortable with music, let's start with a music artist. Let's see, and I'm gonna pick the genre of since I'm comfortable with rap or hip hop or pop. Let's start with a pop artist. Alright, so we're gonna start with a pop artist. Alright, so you want to be a pop singer, right? And you're wondering, where do you start my career as a pop singer? Alright, good question. There's a lot of ways you can start your career as a pop singer. So, you can take like a billion different ways. Alright, so my suggestion for you is start online. Alright, so you're like, alright, we'll start online, right? So where do I start online? You have so many different options on as well to start online. Alright, so I'm gonna give you a few recommendations on my own, and if you want to become a pop singer or any singer or a rap artist or whatever it may be that evolves in music as a music artist, this is where you're gonna start. You got 4 different options to start at. Alright, so before I give you the sites to start on, I want to make something clear. You're going to have to record your music professionally, and what I mean by that is you're going to have a mic like this one. And what type of mic do I have? I have an MXL USB mic that works great. I'm using it on my MacBook Pro. Now, for starters, I didn't first have a MacBook Pro. No, I earned it. I used tax return money to get it. You don't have to have a MacBook Pro. It's fine. You can have a Windows PC or whatever. All right. And most of you are gonna start with a PC. So to start this off, you're gonna record with a professional microphone. Get a condenser microphone, whether it be USB or corded. Alright, so I'm going to start with the USB. If you get a USB condenser mic, it plugs and plays. And it might come with software. But I have the MXL USB condenser mic. It's the USB 0.006. That's what I'm using. It works just great. And you're going to use that. And this one is plug and play. So you plug it in, and then you just start recording whatever software you're going to use. Alright, the second is also if you're going to use a USB one and it requires software, download the software before you try to use the mic. Alright, and then plug it in and set it up and all that stuff. Alright, now the other option is the corded mic. Alright, so you have the corded mic. You're going to need your condenser mic, and then you're going to need, if it doesn't come with a cord, get a cord, then you're going to need an audio interface. That is for you to plug the condenser mic into the audio interface, and then the audio interface, the USB audio interface, will plug into your computer that you're using. And then you can record with it. Alright. And then, in general, for your mic, you're going to need a pop filter, which I had one. You can use the pop filter. You can get a separate pop filter, or you can use the one that it comes with. Or you can use both. But I have another pop filter, wherever it is. But this one works great for now. And then you're going to need a mic stand, which this is setting on. Alright, so the mic stand doesn't have to be anything fancy. My mic stand is a Proline, and what it has is a straight rod, and then it has a cylinder base at the bottom that it screws into, and then at the top they have this thing right here. You see my fingers on. You twist that to adjust and raise it. And then this thing right here is the twist on cap thing that screws on top of the microphone stand for your microphone just to sit on this thing right here. So that's that. Now getting on to the other thing is you need software to record on. Alright, so you're going to, if you use a PC, you're going to need to buy a software because it doesn't come with any free recording software. You could download Audacity to record on. Audacity is alright, is a free recording software you can download. It's alright, but I don't prefer it because I didn't really like it. Ones I prefer are, you have trying to think. Hold on just a minute. You have for one, you can start with Sony products. You can start with different ones. I can't remember which one I used. There's a lot of them. I know that. Sorry, I'm looking it up. I have a Mac, so I'm not used to being on a PC. Because as soon as I switched to Mac, I loved it. So I'm going to search this up for you. You got Cakewalk, Sony Acid Music. You have Pro Tools. If you're familiar with Pro Tools, You got a lot of them. You got Ableton Live, FL Studio. If I'm not mistaken, you can download FL Studio for free somewhere. If not, you can purchase it. You got Reason, and there's a lot. I can't remember all of them. You got Mixcraft. That's the one I use, Mixcraft. You can buy their software, and Mixcraft is a great one to start with. If you want basic, I would start with Mixcraft, or you can use Magix. They have a few different music softwares. But yeah, for Mixcraft is around $50-ish, depending on which one you buy. And then there's a Magix Music Maker, is like 23-ish plus tax, and you have plus tax on everything. The two ones I recommend is Mixcraft or Magix. Magix, one of their recording music programs, or a Sony music program, which Magix is, sorry. Or you could use Pro Tools if you're really good with that. Now that's that. So that's for the PC. That's for both the recording software. That was for the PC, but mic-wise is the same for both PC and Mac. So another thing to state is, if you do have a Mac, or if you have a Windows, make sure that the microphone you get is compatible with your system. Alright? Because if it's not going to work. And then it's a waste, and then that's a waste of a lot of money. So if you're wondering how much I paid for this microphone, I paid about $200 something, and I got it from Guitar Center. Guitar Center, I recommend to go to them if you have one in your area, or order online, because they have some of the best customer service, insurance plans, and the best variety of products. And like I said, this microphone is compatible with Windows and Mac, but I prefer you to make sure, like I said, just make sure that your microphone is compatible with your computer system. And also, like I said, if you use USB or if you use corded, like I said, make sure that you have all the necessities. Alright, so if you have a Mac, the software you can use, you have GarageBand is for free, and most people use that. GarageBand's a great software to record on. Or you can, if you're a more experienced user, you can buy Pro Tools. There's a lot more programs for Mac, but the two ones that people use the most are GarageBand, which is for free, comes with your Mac, and then the other one is Pro Tools. I prefer for beginners to start out with GarageBand. And then now we come to the sites, the websites. Where do I start to put my music on after it's recorded? Alright, after your music is recorded, you're going to you can upload it on any of these sites. You can upload it to SoundCloud, which is having your own profile and naming your recordings and then putting your music up on there. One I like the most is Reverb Nation, because that one you can upload your music to as a label or as an artist, and they have so many different resources to you. They have helping with shows, don't really, and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna get to shows. You're just beginning, alright? So Reverb Nation is a great one to upload your songs to. Also, you can get fans on there. You can message other people on there. It also tells you what chart list you're in, like where you are on the charts locally and globally. I recommend you use Reverb Nation. Then you have YouTube. If you record cover song, if you record, you can record in video like this, and that's great for everybody to see on YouTube because there's so many users. Then you can also record with those are the 3 sites I know of. You got so many other ones, but the 3 ones I recommend: number 1 on my list, Reverb Nation; number 2, YouTube; number 3, SoundCloud. Alright, I recommend Reverb Nation because it gives you a lot of information and it helps you get to where you need to be. So being that said, after you have music and you upload it to one of those sites, you're going to start to need, there's so many different aspects. You're going to need to promote, build a name for yourself, and all this stuff. But to start from there. Then I'm not going to go into detail with everything else because that would take a while, and that also cuts into what I do. And I'm not bragging or anything, but music's part of my work, so I don't give out a whole lot of free information. So get yourself started there. If you want to become a pop singer, a rap singer, or if you want to become a rap artist, a hip hop artist, start there. That's where you're going to start your career at if you want to become any of those as a musician. And then from there, just keep working hard, have professional images and content, your own website and stuff. And then once that happens, you'll start to grow. And then people like me will help you and stuff like that. Once you're all set for that, you'll eventually grow over the years and you'll become successful. So that's how you start your own career. You start from the base. The base meaning you start from the beginning, and you find how can you start it. Like, if you want to become a nurse, you're gonna start going to college, or you're going to see if you have any places you can intern at. Talk to previous nurses to see where you can start. Stuff like that. And that's how you get started with a career. And how to find your career. Tips to stay successful and to be successful is work hard. Invest in your time wisely. The more time you waste, or depending if you're working hard and using your time wisely, you'll make good money. But if you're wasting your time, the more time you waste is the less money you're gonna make. So basically, manage your time wisely, invest in yourself financially, invest into yourself. Depending if you need to do that. As an artist, you got to invest in yourself financially. And start from that aspect. And also keep working hard. Watch inspiring videos. As well as talk to people to help you out getting your career started, talk to your family about it, talk to your guidance counselor about it, talk to places, people that been there in that career. They'll help you. And that is how to stay successful. And also another thing is, like I said before, envision yourself in your career living wealthy and living set and comfortable with your life in the future, and that will make you work hard to get there and make you stay positive about things. So this video was about staying positive, being successful, and how to start a career and how to stay on track with your career. And I really love inspiring you guys so much. If you really need to talk to me, I'm going to leave my Facebook link below in the comments on my channel, because on this video actually, because the thing is, I want to help you all the best I can. I know I have a very busy schedule, but I want to help you to the best of my abilities, and I want to see you be successful and do what you love to do. So if you ever need assistance in starting a career, advice, staying successful, being successful, you can talk to me on my Facebook, and like I said, I'll leave it in the description link, and you can contact me, and that's my personal Facebook, my only Facebook. I do have lots of Facebook pages, but it's my only personal Facebook. And yeah, so thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, thumbs up the video, and don't forget to subscribe to me. It would mean a lot, and I love making these videos and inspiring you guys, and you girls and ladies, everybody. I love to inspire everybody, just put it that way. And thank you all for your undivided attention, and sorry for the beginning, I had to adjust the lighting, but thank you all, and have a wonderful day. And if you ever need to talk to me, you can contact me on Facebook. Thank you so much, and see you later.